Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
The title of today's program, Brad, is Will a Night Splint / Brace Help Your Plantar Fasciitis? We review 3 braces.
There you go.
So,
all right.
What we have here, this is one we actually did before. You don't know that, but my mic wasn't working again, which Brad, again, think sabotaged it. Or was your mic maybe? Maybe it was yours.
One way or another, it's going to be a better quality film. We're getting better all the time after a few years, you know.
So the first thing we want to talk about today, what is plantar fasciitis? We went to the bottom of Napoleon's foot here to describe what plantar fasciitis actually is. So we're looking at the bottom of his foot. And there's actually a band that runs from the calcaneus, which is your heel, all the way into the toes. Actually, you can see the band is here, but here it actually becomes strands that go into the toes.
Right.
And it's important to understand that because when we're doing stretches, which is what you're going to want to do, this band has become damaged in some form, maybe some micro tears.
I'm sacrificing the bottom of my foot to even to show what it looks like on a real human.
I think it's more likely that you're sacrificing that marker, Brad. I think that's just become deteriorated in acid. So
one way or another.
So he's showing the band on the bottom of his foot, and that again gets stretched and it gets maybe torn, and we need it to allow it to heal. And while it's healing, you don't normally want to do a little bit of stretching on it.
Right.
So, and quite often when you have the pain, it's going to be real specific. A lot of times, right in this. On the edge of the calcaneus or the bone right there.
Right where that red spot is, that's typically the hot spot where that fascia connects into there.
But again, I'm going to show you this because one of the stretches we have people do is we actually stretch the toes back like that and see how that stretches this band. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this band is stretching. It's getting taut. So the purpose of our talk today is about braces. So first off, should you even use a brace? And I looked up, I saw quite a few studies, at least 4, that supported the benefit of using a brace at night.
Yeah,
or a splint.
A night splint.
Yeah, the night splint is what we're talking about. But in almost every case, what they recommended is that you also do the stretches and stuff along with it.
Right.
So
do you want to say a little bit about why you need the night splint? Because particularly if in the morning you wake up and you put weight in your foot and you get this, that hurts. And then after a while, it kind of stretches out and it's not so painful. If that's your symptoms, one of your symptoms, a night splint will likely be very advantageous for you.
So yeah, in theory what happened is, what we're thinking what happened is that at night it started to heal.
Yep.
It started to lay down some scar tissue, but your foot was down like this, so it healed in a tightened fashion.
Right.
And
Can you zoom in on that, Lonnie?
So as soon as you stood on it in the morning, you put a huge stretch on it and you tore it open again. So you're starting all over again.
Right.
It has to heal again. So if we put you in a night splint and we have just a gentle stretch on the foot all night long, then when you wake up in the morning, you're all ready to go. It's already stretched out.
Right. It's healing.
It's healing in a lengthened position.
Perfectly.
Okay, I said it perfectly.
You did. Matter of fact, we should do something and quote that and get it in history. But we're looking for a neutral position, right, Bob?
There you go.
Kind of like what this
has done.
Right. This actually is a night splint.
Yeah. So we got 3 braces from Braceability, but before we do that, Brad, we didn't even do this yet.
We didn't.
We didn't allow people to come in and be part of our family.
Well, yeah, it is cold out there today.
This is the largest physical therapy family on the internet.
It is.
By the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us and become part of our family. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also go over to Facebook and become part of our family there, because Brad and I, as children, were not liked, and we're trying to turn things around.
This family
that's part
thing
of
is
our family.
something new.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
I thought
see
it
if
threw
it
that in
works
there.
out. I don't know if people want to be part of the family or not. The fam.
Well,
Okay.
let's start. Do you mind if I start with this brace, Brad? I want to make sure I got the
would.
name right here. So this is a plantar fasciitis soft night sock. Now, I like the idea of this because it's lightweight. It might be a little warm because it does cover your whole foot up.
Right.
But it's lightweight. It's not going to be bulky. When I'm laying down at night, I can put my foot on top of the other foot. It's not going to, have a sharp edge that's going to bother me.
Right.
I can move it around. It does have a little bit of a sole on it, so you can still walk on it at night. My only criticism of this, and it does work, It absolutely does work because you want to have, the part of the device where it does pull the toe up just slightly, and that's what this does. It's just, this one does take a lot of adjusting to get it right. And the first critical step is this strap right here, this one that goes around the ankle. This has to be very, very snug. If this isn't snug, this strap starts to pull like this, and it doesn't hold the shoe up, the toe up very well. So you got to spend some time. You get this wrapped like this, and then you bring it around like this, and then you really snug this up tight and bring that around. I think this would have almost been better, Brad, if this was up here, and this was going from here. Does that make sense?
It gives a little bit more leverage on that pull. You know what I'm saying? To get that toe up wouldn't take as much force.
Exactly. So now you can see there's no gap here, but the other thing is you have to adjust this strap. And there's a little bit of a Velcro piece on here that does that. Let's see if I can figure it out again. Yeah, here it is. So this is made like this. So there's Velcro on each side of it, like this.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, crocodile mouth.
Yeah. So I want to make this strap a little shorter so that I have room to pull my leg up like this. So I just put a fold in it like this. A fold, and then he puts that on there like that.
I've seen other Velcro systems work similar to this for adjustability.
Yeah, except you put it on wrong, Brad.
Oh, I flipped it up.
Yeah, upside down.
Yeah, I had put the part that goes down here.
Yeah.
Is there a male and a female part of Velcro? Do you know that, you talk about male and female parts of pipes? We don't know that, do we?
I think there might be. But so anyway, now it's all set, and I'm pulling like this, and this does a good job. It's pulling my toe up really well. And you know what? I did a good job. It is gapping a little bit here, but not bad. This actually, the thing is, you want to get a stretch, but not so much that it keeps you awake at night. That's the other thing. And you'll have to determine what that's going to be. My wife had very good results with this, by the way. I mean, that's where I can give a personal testimonial.
Sure.
She was having plantar fasciitis for a long time, and we were doing all the treatments, all the therapy treatments, getting a little bit better. We got a boot. And she got better, it was tremendously fast. I mean, it was amazing.
Within days or weeks?
Days. Yeah,
okay.
And then she was back to running.
Tell them that, Bob.
Oh, within days. I mean, but I don't expect that it's going to happen to everybody like that. But so I like the sock. You just got to really spend the time in getting it adjusted right. And once you get that right, you can see it works out quite well, actually. I'm getting it pulled up really well.
Right.
Do you want to hand me my clipboard here, Brett? I want to just give you the price on this. So this is the Plantar Fasciitis Soft Night Sock. We'll have links to these below.
Yep.
It goes for $34.99. So I know they sell a lot of these.
Sure.
So, all right, do you want to go into this one, Brad?
Yeah.
This one is the Braceability Sleeping Stretch Boot for Plantar Fasciitis.
So this one, as opposed to that, has a hard plastic shell, if you will. I mean, there's no sharp edges. Everything is smooth and whatnot. It's a little more cumbersome, but it really does do a nice job of holding your foot in that neutral position. And then they put, which I haven't seen this on any other boot like this, they have a wedge in here that you can put in just at your toe level so you get a little bit of toe extension.
Yeah, they
Trying
said
to simulate what this does.
They said this gives an extra 5 degrees.
Okay.
But you can also adjust these straps to pull up.
Right.
And he'll show that. This will also pull the foot up.
So we're going to pull like that.
So now you're getting a stretch that way, and you're also getting a stretch with the wedge.
Now, you probably didn't see a great deal of movement when I did that, but I certainly felt it on my calf muscle as well on the bottom of my foot. So that is nice to have. That would be too tight. I'm sure I would not want to sleep like that. I would back off a little bit right there. And then they have these quick disconnect straps right here.
Now, I would guess that this one would be a little bit cooler because, you have open area here, right? Wouldn't you say, Brad?
Right. It's just a little, if you're rolling around a lot and it might get, I don't know if it get tangled up in the covers or not, but when you get up in the morning and you feel so much better when you stand up, it's going to be worth it. And if you're not going to wear it for weeks on end anyways. It's a matter of a short term
it is. This one
repair.
is more bulky, and you could go up against the other leg and it might give you a little bit of trouble. But I like this one. I think this one really works well. I mean, I think it really does the job.
Right. It definitely puts the foot in the right position very securely, and it's not heavy. You know, it's light.
And that one is $27.99, so it's a little less expensive. The last one here is called the Braceability Dorsal Night Splint. Dorsal means the top of the foot for you lay people.
Yep.
And this one, we're going to be a little bit negative on this one. We understand what they were trying to do, but the problem with this one, it doesn't pull the toes up.
Sure.
It pulls the foot up, and but it doesn't give a stretch on the toes. So we would not recommend this one. We would. This is fine for foot drop or something like that.
Right.
Works fine for that. I can see where it's be very comfortable because it's not going to rub against the other legs and stuff like that.
It just doesn't pull the ankle up as far, and it doesn't pull the toe at all.
Right.
So, and we feel that getting that toe extension that stretch is important to get this plantar fasciitis under control.
Braceability is a good company. They make good quality products. We've always liked what they've done. So if you're having some plantar fasciitis, I'd definitely give them a look-see. So
Look-see.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a Minnesotan thing, I think.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching.